Oscar Oscar 5 coming in for a landing at Zonoland. Hey guys, you're watching C1 and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Miniature City. This is also the last episode, temporarily, of Let's Build a Miniature City as well. We've pretty much caught up to where we are in the real city, so there isn't really too much more to do. Obviously, I can lift this world up and put it onto a table and build the walls, or the room around it that I want this to actually eventually be in, like a little model village. But I think I want to do that later on. I decided I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Maybe later in the month, maybe next month, I don't know. But today we're going to be building a skyscraper, the skyscraper that goes right here. And I think we can use mossy stone bricks. That's one of the ones, not Monster Egg one. That's one of the ones that we can get away with using because it doesn't share its texture with anything else. And I think it's either a 2 or 3 block tall building. Here, I've got hiccups. We built it relatively recent. Hiccups. Wow, relatively recently in the main city world. So I'll show you a picture of it. We'll jump into Photoshop and we'll texture it up. Whew. Hiccups gone? Good. Alright, I think we're going to be ending on a high as well with this skyscraper because it's going to work really well in pixel form, like most skyscrapers do, to be honest, because they are just a repeating pattern that go up. So it's going to work very well. Also, I noticed here, this skyscraper is taller than the one next to it and the same height as the one diagonal to it. So I know it's very small, you guys can't see it too much, so I have just modified them. It was this one up here and this one up here. This is how we left it just a moment ago, but what I'm doing is I've dropped this one down to here and I'm dropping this one to be the same height as that one over there, so it's much more closer to the real city now. And I think it looks like it's a much better, much more appealing looking skylight as well here, isn't it now? Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, anyway, let's move this. Oh well, this is the color that we need to get, a clay skin color. I always find it quite difficult to find in Photoshop, but I think I've got something pretty close here. Let's see what it looks like. See, that's pretty close to this color, right? It's pretty close to that. I could get it exact if I wanted to, but it would be super difficult to. No, I can't. No, not easily. No, we'll leave it like that. I'm happy with that. So, I'll put a picture up on screen, hopefully for you guys, as long as I remember, so you can see it. But we need to have balconies. Well, let's do the middle split first. Let's just get a black line and let's make it 1 pixel wide again instead of like 54. And we want a middle area chopped out of this, so we're going to go down here. Where's the middle point? I don't know where the middle point is. If we find the middle point, we can work backwards from it. Is that the middle point? That looks like the middle point to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sounds good. So that's the middle point. So if we go from here and here and here, that should be a nice sort of width for the middle portion. Have the windows on the left and the right. Now in the middle here, it is pretty much just sort of black with some greys and some whites and some accents. So we're going to fill all of this in with black, like this. And then we're going to get a clay grey to go along. Now, do we want to go... I don't think I want to go every other one. I think I want to go every 2. So it goes grey, black, white, grey. So we have a white one there as well. So every sort of every third block we have a grey one, like this. I think this will work for the windows that are going to be on the clay section as well. It should be about the same height, like that. It's not going to be perfect, obviously. We always on skyscrapers have a little section where it sort of doubles up, because again, it's an even numbered texture pack. All texture packs are even numbered. There's nothing that you can do about it. And then we have the white ones underneath all of the grey ones, or on top of all the black ones, like this. Already that looks really 3D in a way, doesn't it? There's something about it, almost an illusion, makes your eyes not focus on it, doesn't it? Can you see that? Yeah, it's like it doesn't make your eyes focus that well on it. All right, and then we need white banisters with a light blue window. What is it, like glass panes? What, the balcony edging wall thing? And behind that was What I'm going to do is a just off black. I'm going to do it as like a very dark grey for the windows. I think we should put those in first. And I want to leave two blocks on either side. So I want to do the windows that big, so it gives us a nice amount of clay either side of it. We should also probably lift that up by 1 block, like doing it up here, then having the white here, and then the blue for the stained glass along there. Oh yeah, that works. That works really well. Let's do some shading on this while we're here as well. We'll get a little bit of a grey, just to go along those sort of bottom 3. I should probably be doing it on these ones as well. Let's do it like this, like a 1 pixel one and then a 3 pixel one. Like it's sort of shining, like it's a reflective material. This one and this one. And do I do it with the greys as well? Maybe it gets rid of that sort of optical illusion appearance. We do it like all 5. No, I want to do 4. Step backwards. 4. So 4 pixels of the dark one. Obviously I can't make a darker black, and I don't want to go lighter with it. I like the black just being nice and solid there. We'll put oops, that one, and that one. I don't think these windows need to have anything more to them. We don't need to put any shine on them with the white, because we are it's a balcony, not a window. So we have that one there, that one, that one, that one, that one. Also, at the end of this episode, I shall try at least and remember to... Hey, that's going to work perfectly. I'm going to try to at least remember to put turn the texture pack off so we can see it without any texture pack on. Because I know you guys like to see it with the default blocks and how weird it looks. And believe me, it looks super weird. I see it every time that I log on, because I take my texture pack off when I'm finished. Because obviously I play Minecraft on this profile doing other things, and this texture pack works in no other thing apart from this series. That works really well. So yeah, it's quite funny when you load up this world in its normal in the vanilla texture pack. It's very strange. Let's have it darker down here and down here, and we could probably do darker down the sides as well. I think that's going to work the best. What do you guys think? I think that's going to look good. Let's jump into Minecraft and we'll take a look. Alright, I looked down before loading the texture pack up, so I haven't seen it. Are we ready? Yeah! Oh, it works so well. I love it when they work well. Unlike the crane. The crane really has been our only big fail of this series. Everything else seems to be working like pretty well around the place. Even the cruise ship looks like a cruise ship. You can tell that it's meant to be a cruise ship. The crane, you couldn't. There was nothing about the crane that looked crane-like. But yeah, that works pretty well. And there isn't any helipad on the top of this one. We've got 2 helipad skyscrapers. I should probably do another one soon. Another helipad skyscraper. But yeah, I'm super chuffed about that. I want to add some soul sand, the only block that probably is never going to change its texture, to go as the sort of work area. Oh, I got rid of a door then. Not that way. That way. It's one of the legs for the railway here. But yeah, that gives us sort of the dirt for the surrounding area around the skyscraper that's being built, that's half built, with the, you know, cages that go up and down and stuff like that. All right, looks amazing. Let's jump in the minecart, and we'll sort of go around here, and we'll load it up without any texture pack on. And you guys are going to be pretty surprised at how weird it looks, I think. Oh man, my computer's running a little bit slow today. It needs a reboot. I haven't restarted it for like a month. There we go. It's usually a lot quicker than that. And this is the miniature city. A bunch of acacia doors. Hey, there's the tire. That looks relatively similar. A load of random ores and blocks and... Doesn't it look so strange? Hey? The cruise ship sort of still look... Because it's weird, because we've seen this series and we've watched the city grow, we know what everything's still meant to be. Especially if you watch the main city series, you'll know what everything is sort of meant to be here. But there's something strange about it. The racetrack is just... If I showed a picture of that, like if I took a screenshot of that and showed someone it and said, what's that meant to be? nobody would guess a racetrack, would they? They'd be like, it's, I don't know, a mouse maze? A mob trap? I don't know. So weird. So weird. Yeah. I can understand why nobody has done this in Minecraft before, because it's such a lot of work. Texturing everything. But boy, do I find it a lot of fun. Alright, let's turn that back on then. That's going to do it for this episode. It might be a little bit shorter than a normal episode, but we're about done with it. We're about caught up to where we are in the main city now, apart from like the stadium, which is unfinished, some beach houses, the nightclub, but the nightclub's not really that important to do in the miniature version. It's just a red building with some windows. It's not really that important to look at. We'll just do that in an episode where we're doing a bunch of them. But yeah, there we go. Back to normal. Back to hedges and lampposts and no random doors all over the place. Bye!